KLOSS, I'm Danny Beard and welcome to this episode of Boys in Beat. And my boy this week is Chris. I'm going to give you the Danny Beard stamp. Excited?
I am excited.
You are going to look so sexy when we've finished.
I hope so. I was going to look like you, right?
Exactly, sexy. This is a little trick that I learned from the Theatre Gaze class.
Face deodorant, I've never heard of it.
Now, I know you've got a good skincare routine, Chris.
I moisturise, every time I shower afterwards, I moisturise. Because I've been using moisturiser for so long, it's like my body just requires it. So once I've got out the shower every time, I moisturise my face. Most of my care would come from like my hair, where I use like my salt sprays, my powders. Occasionally use a little face wash, like a exfoliating face wash, or get all like your skin looking good. Is that your fan today?
This is the fan.
Okay,
I've
nice.
got the fan. Hang on, you only use face wash occasionally?
Yeah, I wash my face with shower, but you know, specific face wash. I'm just talking the stuff you squeeze with the little beads in it and you give it a right little... Yeah, I don't use that all the time.
You don't use a special facial cleanser?
No.
Very straight boy.
Yeah, but you change your bed sheets like every 1 or 2 weeks as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't. I'm once a month kind of man. But that's because I live on my own, sleep on my own. We had this discussion, didn't we?
I can't imagine the smell.
No, the smell's fine.
I can imagine the bed
like,
sheets in one corner are just stiff.
I think when you...
Do you do your own face makeup if you're on camera? So you know what you're doing with...
Well, I got like a bit of like hula, and I'll just like use my little powder and stuff like that, and then a bit of whatever. I got a bit of like, get any spots. So
Hula?
You know hula, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Don't look embarrassed. You know hula, right?
It's good because I found one which is just a nice... It matches my skin tone. So I've got my little brush and I just do my...
No contour, no?
No, not really, no.
Okay.
When you do your drag look, right?
Yeah.
I.e. the night before you went in the day you went in the Big Brother house.
I don't do the drag look the night before.
No, sorry. No, I meant the day off. Yeah, no, you don't do it the night before. No, you have probably slept in it many a time.
I've not, ever.
Not?
Never sleep in makeup.
Well, you've not got home late and just thought...
Never sleep in makeup.
Really? Okay.
No,
it is bad for your skin. So the day you went in the Big Brother house, how long did that take you?
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I want to know what your genuine first impression was when you saw me come into Big Brother.
I just thought, here we go. Yeah, it was good. It was a strong entrance. I've seen it back, actually. Give him his credit. I was shitting. I was shitting myself. When I walked in, I was like a barrel of nerves. I hated it. I haven't watched my one back. I wasn't intimidated, but I can see where... I think some people in the Big Brother house would have been intimidated when you come in.
Yeah.
But that's part of drag.
I know you've dressed in drag before for a TV show. You're on telly quite a bit.
Yeah.
Do you think you learn more about yourself when you watched yourself back on Love Island, or more about yourself when you watched yourself back on Celebrity Big Brother?
That's a great question.
Thank you. I just thought of it myself.
Yeah, great question. Yeah, I think Love Island, because it's the first time I'd ever done a television show. And I know shows like that are tough for many people. For like the percentage of people, you can come out of shows like that and life can be hard, you know. So Danny, when you were growing up, when you were a lot younger, were you ever made to feel uncomfortable because of like your feminine side and your energy?
Oh my God, honey. The first thing people ever called me was, you sound like a girl. When I was a kid.
Yeah, give me ages. Give me like...
I'm saying 4, 5, 6, 7. My earliest memories of being a kid were other kids saying, you're a girl. Why do you sound like a girl? That was so confusing.
Really?
And then when I knew I was gay, I was so angry because I thought the people that had called me gay had made me gay. I remember telling my mum that I didn't want to be here when I was a kid. Like, I know that's deep, sorry, class. What did we say in school when something was bad? It's gay, that.
Yeah, it's gay, that, yeah.
This is gay, that's gay.
I think that word would just be thrown around for
everything
that was bad. Which wasn't even related to that. Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing this so gently, you know, when I do it on myself, I'm like...
Honestly, plough it on, don't you worry about me.
No, I don't want to plough you, Chris.
When you came in the house,
yeah,
obviously, you know, you get people like me who have a lot of feminine energy, but there's also a lot of like, what's that like for you, adapting around people who have just an extreme amount of masculine energy?
Listen, when I got in there, Daly was giving me the stares. And I was like, he hates me. He hates me.
Really?
And he made a little comment. It's not all about you. And I was just like, I just went in myself a bit and thought...
Did you?
Yeah, because
so that does affect you?
Well, yeah, because I've never fully I don't ever fully trust straight men. And that has been a learning experience being in Big Brother, because the biggest thing I learned in there was if you give everyone 5 minutes, you realise you've got more in common with people who you don't. I've always been the butt of straight men's jokes. I still am. My boyfriend catches people all the time, groups of lads staring at me. I'm very visibly gay. I sound like a 40-year-old woman that works on a doctor's reception, that smokes 50 a day.
What do you reckon are your most masculine traits and your most feminine traits?
I think sometimes I'm a bit minging.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not working for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, you like just to lounge and chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's boyish thing.
That's boyish, right? But then I do like to have a clean house, so I'm like, right, I need to get up and hoover. I don't really know.
I feel like one of my masculine traits, I will stick up for like right and wrong.
You can't say that, Mickey. I know, but I was talking about a cigarette.
Don't look down the lens. You look like you're about, right now, you look like you're going to go and stand in Piccadilly Circus and go.
Yeah, no, and then do that. Yeah. No, every 3 weeks I get my nails done.
Yeah.
Manicure, pedicure. I love my hands, I love my feet, I look after them.
Yeah.
I'll get a massage every week. I might go two a week sometimes if I can. The girl comes to my house, she's great, like gets in. I had one last night, perfect, needed one.
See, I couldn't have a man do mine. How do you have a girl do yours? Do you not find it a bit...
No, I love it. I would always have a girl do mine. Unless it was a sports massage, I don't mind a man getting into me then.
If I found the person one bit attractive, it couldn't be a full body. I wouldn't be able to turn over.
I've had it before when that's happened.
The minute your nose is... I've drawn it on like that. Yeah, you look like Mickey Rourke.
God, how misunderstood was he at times? He said a lot of bad things.
I think that is a story in masculinity right there. I liked him. I didn't like what he said. I didn't like how he acted at times.
He was lost a bit, wasn't he? So, favourite moments from the house?
Favourite moments from the house?
I loved, not from the controversial element of it, but just as the day, I loved the pirate day.
Because you nearly got sparked out.
And it would have been iconic if I did, right?
Don't eyeball me. Mickey, it's a joke. Fucking don't
fucking eyeball
me.
I know your favourite day, the family day.
It's stressing me no end now.
I'm talking to your dad!
And this is the thing with Will and AJ, and I know they're just doing the job, but this is literally what they do. Big Brother house, it's Will and AJ. You are live on ITV, please do not swear.
Please do not swear!
What did you think when I said, do you fancy getting your face painted in drag like me? You literally...
I said, yeah, go on.
You literally went, yes, I know, when?
I'll be there. Here we are.
Are we cooking on gas here or what, KLOSS? You've got to trust the process. Breathe out. We call this bit baking. So I just sing songs.
Do your watch or what? Give me one a little bit.
Remember old tune from 2019, nice clean baby did me dirtier than laundry. Took a scroll through his IG just to get a DM from his wifey.
I was so confused, what you don't she do?
Didn't know about me and I didn't know about Sue. I opened up the messages, I had to hit the Zoom. Turns out the girl was really a dude.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna kind of shade your beard in.
So when you came in Big Brother, you were Danny Beard. You were Danny Beard in drag. And then obviously for the remainder of the show, you were Danny. Because now you're doing kind of everything outside of drag. People see you when you're not in drag, which is what a lot of people in your fan base beforehand wouldn't, I guess, have been used to.
I've done bits of radio out of drag, but it's still, there's a disconnection. You know, the audience aren't there. It was definitely daunting because I know that when I'm in drag, so big-headed, but I know I'm good when I'm in drag. I'm funny. I've spent years making that. I don't even want to say a character. It's more like an extension of who you are. It's a comfort blanket. It's a mask. It's an armor. So it was daunting, but to come out and have so many people be really nice. I mean, have you walked down the street yet?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
well, you've probably had that before.
Yeah, but it's not.
Paps and that. I've never had that.
But it's nice.
And everyone's been so nice, and it's just, it's a really, I feel loved. Oh, should we FaceTime someone after with it on?
Should do.
Off my phone.
Yeah.
But do Jojo. What time was it in LA?
Middle of the night. That's the only thing I was
no,
just
is
thinking
it?
in my head. I know she went to bed about 2 hours ago.
Right, I'm going to attempt the eyes. I've been putting it off, Chris. Close your eyes for me, babe. I'm just going to powder them up. So I won't let you look a cunt. Did you get your brows threaded?
No, I just pluck them all myself.
I've give you a nice big elongated brow tail like a scout girl. Oh, look how that's going to sit on here. Well, here we have it, the finished look. I think he looks gorgeous. Everyone clap. Yeah, it's in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's back. It was two in the morning, but
I'm going to say, hey, it's me, Danny, and you do, hey, it's me, Danny, the lip sync.
Baby K.
Hey, it's me, Danny.
And it's me,
Chris.
Chris.
Oh my God, stop this.